and welcome to my world. It's Alexa Panchette, and today we are going to do a Valentine's Day Q&A. You guys asked me questions on my Instagram, and I am going to answer them here. What's your idea of a perfect Valentine's Day gift? My idea of a perfect Valentine's Day gift, I really like jewelry, and not in like a bougie, I like jewelry way. It's like I like to wear stuff and like remember who got it for me. So like every Christmas, my dad used to get us jewelry, and that was like one of our small gifts that we'd get at the dinner table, and it was just, they set it up so cute, and I just like love wearing it and thinking about like him and how much he loves me. So jewelry is for sure like one of my favorite gifts because I get to wear it and think about the person and our relationship, and it just makes me happy. Do you believe in getting men Valentine's Day gifts? Absolutely. Gifts are my love language. I love getting gifts, but not in like a materialistic way. It's just that like when I have something that represents you, like something you brought me, it just is like a representation of your love and something I can have that's tangible that I can hold and remind me of you. So I am for sure a great gift giver because it's my love language. So it's how I receive love, and it's also pretty much how I give love as well. So yeah, I get my exes really bomb gifts like when we were together. So yeah, I'm a great gift giver, you guys. I'm definitely not the person who's like, oh, I expect you to shower me and spoil me, and then me not spoil you back. That's not who I am. Do you believe in interracial dating? Absolutely. I do not care about that. If you've seen my family, you'll know we mix with like everything. We're like super mixed over here. So, yes, especially like in LA and Orange County, there's like so many options. I've been on a lot of dates with like Middle Eastern guys, Asian guys, white guys, Latinx guys. I pretty much do pretty good in pretty much all communities. I'm like equal opportunity. I do not care about that. I just care about like who you are as a person. And if you're like good to me, that's pretty much it. Do dates have to be expensive? No, dates do not have to be expensive. I do like nice things. I'm not gonna lie. So if you take me to cheesecake, in my mind, I'm probably gonna friend zone you because I'm gonna think you don't think that much of me. Like you didn't think that I was special enough to take somewhere special. Like to me, it just shows a lack of effort and laziness because you can make a date really special but inexpensive. So yeah, it's definitely more about the thought and your effort into the situation that it is about the actual price. But yeah, I do like really nice restaurants though, so you can't really go cheap on that end for me. But there are other things you can do. We can go on a really nice dinner and then do like something free, like the beach. I love the beach. So yeah, there are ways like around it, finesse it, make it fun and special. What is your ideal Valentine's Day? I think my ideal Valentine's Day would be like a nice dinner, dancing, then maybe like a walk on the beach, watch the sunset, then we just go home and be together because it doesn't have to be super fancy or flashy. Because for me, at the end of the day, when all of that like glitz and glamour does fade, all we have is each other. And I want, if it all goes away, it won't, but if it does, like stripping it down, I just want to spend time with you. Do we have a good vibe? Are we having fun together all the time? Like, are we laughing all the time? I think that's what really matters. Like, a good Valentine's Day is just you really trying to make me feel special and just spend time with me and just be with me. Like, that's really, to me, to the root of it, what matters. What do you do when your significant other says, I love you first, and you're not ready to say it? Honestly, I would just say it back. I don't know if that's good advice, but in my mind, I'm a Christian, so I'm like, I love everybody. I love Jesus. Love is love. I would just be like, I love you too, because the truth is, you probably do love them. You're just not in love with them. And maybe you should probably make that clear. But I feel like that is really just, that's a hard position to be in. And also, I feel like you also need to evaluate yourself. If you don't feel like you love them and you've been in this situation for a minute, you probably should figure out why you don't. And if you don't feel that way, you probably should evaluate if you should even be in that situation still, honestly. But I mean, it just depends because everybody's ready to say it when they're ready to say it. If it's been like 3 months, okay, I guess you being like, eek. But if it's been like 6, you might just need to find somebody else, or you might have some unresolved issues. How do you communicate in the heat of the moment when you are having an argument? How do you remember to like keep your cool? I have a pretty chill personality for the most part. So things don't get too heated, but when they do, I try really hard to remember who I'm talking to and why they're important to me and why I love them. And that pretty much helps me like reset, and also just like God, just like thinking about how He would want me to handle the situation and representing Him in the best way I can. So that's really how I try to deal with it. But I'm human. Sometimes I'm irrational and emotional and super passionate, and I let that rule me. So what I try to do versus what happens, I mean, normally it's pretty much a happy medium. Like I'm super passionate and, so that would be my advice though. Do you have trouble dating, and if so, why? I don't know if I have trouble dating. I don't feel like I would use those words. I do think dating is a different scene in LA/Orange County. I think it's just a different vibe. Like it's super flashy and there's kind of a lot of fake. And I think you do have to filter through that. Also, I've kind of run across the whole like trophy kind of energy out here where people kind of treat you like a trophy wife or like a trophy girlfriend, like you're just something pretty to show off, and it's not really like equal partnership. So I think that is something that I have ran into and felt. So that's probably why I haven't been like so hardcore dating that. And I'm married to like the grind and making it. So that's pretty much why. But I mean, I don't think trouble is the right word. I feel like it just hasn't been a focus for me right now. What's one date you haven't gone on and would like to do? I would honestly really like to do a helicopter tour of LA. I haven't done that yet. That's been something that I've really, really wanted to do. It's on my list. So that would be a super dope date. Why haven't you settled down, and when do you plan on settling down? I haven't settled down. Just honestly, I'm married to the grind, and I just haven't been ready. It's not that there's not some amazing people out there and that I haven't had amazing contenders, because one in particular almost broke me down, pretty much did. He didn't come through hard enough. But yeah. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna settle down when I'm ready, when it just feels right in my heart, my mind, and my soul. Maybe sooner than later, because here lately I've been like more, I feel like gonna make it more of a priority in my life, because it does matter. I mean, what good is all this stuff if you don't have anybody to share it with and there's nobody to go home to at night? So I do think that I might be ready to consider some options, like seriously consider. Yeah, that's where we are right now. And when we're further, we'll be further. But I'm just gonna love where I am and accept where I am. And I'm not gonna force myself to be ready for something that I'm just not, and be miserable and make somebody else miserable or hurt them because I'm really not ready. That's just not fair to them, and it's not fair to myself. So I'm just gonna be true to me. Do you want kids, and how many kids do you want? Absolutely, I want kids. I like love kids. I like love babies. I'm probably thinking like ambitiously 5. I think I really want to adopt one. Like in my mind and my soul, that's really what I want to do. And then I'd have 4, but I'm hoping for a set of twins in my mind. But that's super ambitious. So honestly, if I get one of each, I will feel blessed and happy. What is a deal breaker for you? At this moment in time, a deal breaker for me is somebody that would not support my career. Like, if you don't support me, if you don't support my career, if you don't support my vision and my dream, then it's a deal breaker, because who you marry and who you're with determines your course a lot of the time. They can knock you off track, they can get you distracted, and my dreams and my visions are way too important to let anybody derail them. So that would be my number one deal breaker at this point in my life. Oh, no, 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 no. That would be 2. Cheating is a deal breaker. Like, if you cheat on me, I just don't even do it, because I don't think I will take you back. I'm 90% I will probably not take you back. And you just don't need to do that. Would you date someone with kids? Yes, I would date somebody with kids. I would prefer for them to be a little older just because I think it can be kind of messy when the kid's young with the other parent a lot of the time. So, yes, I would date somebody with kids, but I would prefer them to be older. I would make an amazing bonus mom just because of the way I love. I will love them like I love you because I would love any extension of you. Like they're an extension of you, they're a little you. So, of course, I'm going to love them and be obsessed, and they're going to be my babies. So, yes, I would date somebody with kids. Probably I would prefer them not to, though, just because I would want us to have that experience together. But honestly, God knows what He's doing. So if that's my situation, then that's my situation. And that's what I'm meant to do and who I'm meant to be in that situation. So I'm open. I'm open to that. Okay, you guys, that was it. That was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for submitting questions. I love you guys so much. This was amazing.